It's a free kick to Ferriby. Not long looking for Dennison. Beats him this time. But breaks with Johnson. He's got Dennett down the line. That's where it goes now. Johnson's just going to stay there, just to give him an option. And Johnson plays the ball forward. Can see Thacker in there. Josh Thacker with a header over the bar. Early moments here in South Yorkshire, but Ferriby proving they're not here to make up numbers. Couple of challenges going in there. It's going to break with Thacker. And Kirk, and this time just breaks with Mason. He's going to look for the run of Litchfield. Cleared out for a throw-in to Hallam, just level with their edge of the Ferriby 18-yard box. Defenders just starting to drift back for the Villagers. They've got to watch out, of course, for Hallam's big number 9. That's Danny South, or 6 foot plus of him. He's going to make himself a nuisance up against Ferriby's back 4. So here comes Litchfield, ready to take the throw in. Litchfield, can see South in there, can see Bradbury in there, and Bradbury spectacularly puts the home side into the lead. It's 200th game in a Hallam shirt, and he opens the scoring here in South Yorkshire. Hallam 1, Ferriby 0. Big kick by Bottomley. Is that a foul? No, referee waves play on. It's going to break to Dennett. You can see the run of Dennison. Dennison, what's he going to do? He's going to score a beauty. What a goal that is from Lewis Dennison. It was a long kick by Bottomley. Ferriby thought they had seen Thacker get the foul. It was flicked on. Broke to Dennison, side-footed it. That's a gorgeous finish. Nothing Hugo Warhurst could do about that, and Ferriby are back level, 1-1. Throw in. It's flicked forward. Ferriby just trying to find the way. He's going to break here with Josh Whiteley. Forcing Warhurst into a fine save. Ferriby have the corner. Walker just takes up his position. Just back towards the halfway line. Ferriby have got Thacker in there. This time just put wide by Jack Walters, who'd come up from the back. But Ferriby just turning up the heat on the home side, looking for a second after scoring a spectacular equaliser. So flung forward once again. It's going to break with Kirk. It's going to break with Walker. Out again. And into Dennett. Just hit against the defender. Now what's Dennett going to do? He's got a good shout for a penalty. My goodness me. Huge shout for a penalty. Referee and the linesman wave that away. I think Dennison has gone over to ask. Where's that Thacker? Just going over to ask. Surely that's got to be an illegal challenge. In fact, it is Dennett who was the foulee. He's going to take the throw in. Obvious that he was going to do so. So Dennett, big throw into the box. Header wide by Thacker, but Ferriby are going to say that should have been an opportunity to make it 2-1. Let's see that challenge once again. Thacker played the ball in to Dennett. Dennett hit it against the defender. Now, he just hooks his foot in there and then hooks his foot round Dennett and brings him down. Now, surely that's a penalty. Like I say, the referee's decision is final. But Ferriby can probably feel that they should have had a lot more out of that. So the home side break forward. 3 minutes to go to half time here in South Yorkshire. 1-1. between the Villagers and the Countrymen. The home side putting a bit of pressure on, putting the Ferriby defence under a bit of pressure now. Ferriby defence thinking that's a bit of a push, but as it is, the referee says no, that's a corner. Ferriby will be looking to mark up the big men once again, but hopefully not leave Bradbury free. After all, he went free on goal number 1, and you could hope that Ferriby would head into the sheds at half-time. All level, corner gets swung in. Bradbury's left its marker, and he's scored a second. And the man we were just talking about saying he should have been picked up has struck once again just before half-time. Hallam 2, North Ferriby 1. Gonna break. It's a heavy tackle on the edge of the box. Big shout from the crowd saying no, 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 but Sam Ainsley really bundled down, so free kick comes in. It's a bit of a drop. Thacker's in there, blocked by Danny South, and you notice South in net. Replaced Hugo Warhurst, who is injured. They come the home side once again. It swung over, missed kick by Russon. Russon's going to play it out. Here comes Warren. It's a good crossover. That's a good header. That's a good save by Ben Bottomley. Still 2-1 to Hallam. Ferriby living dangerously. But while they're still in with it, there's still a chance. Flung forward by the home side, trying to keep their lead alive. Ferriby play the ball down the wing. He was looking for the run of Aris Cunha. As it is, ball played out. In front of this home end, Ferriby playing uphill in the second half. You know he's going to put in that throw in. And here he comes now. Just gives a rub of the ball. Just to dry it off. Josh Dennett's going to fling this one in. So Dennett flings this one in. The nuisance from Cunha's going to break the Thacker! Equaliser! And it's as much as Ferriby deserve. Huge throw by Dennett. Cunha makes himself a nuisance. Just drops to Thacker. Stabs it home. It's 2-2.
Break. That was hard earned, Chris, but one point when it looked possibly with 10 minutes to go that we were coming home to East Yorkshire with nothing.
Yeah, look, it's a tough place to come. Look, I think it's well documented. Everybody knows about, you know, the pitch and the surface, and it makes it for a very challenging game. It's I don't know if there's an advantage going up the slope or down the slope. It's very challenging for teams to kind of get a foothold in it, and full credit to them. They've experienced it a long time, and they play it really well. But that said, you know, we created some decent chances in the first half. After going a goal down, we got ourselves back in the game, and then I thought we was really on the ascendancy. To then lose a goal right on the stroke of half time and stoppage time of the first half was a big blow to us. So we had a lot of work to do in the second half. But you know, it's a good test of legs first and foremost on this surface, and then, you know, attitude to kind of, you know, put the scenario behind you and try and get something from the game, and full credit to the lads who got that.
It was a cracking equaliser, and nice to see Denny in with a great goal as well after last week.
Yeah, it was a wonderful finish. You know, it was a nice little bit of play, a bit of composure from JD on the edge of the box to find Denny, and he's put it away in the top corner exceptionally well. And then obviously our second goal comes from a set play again. You know, a bit like their 2 goals today. But look, we dust ourselves down. We wanted 3 points, but to kind of come here away from home at a difficult place and leave with something is testament to the boys' character and attitude.
Next, it's a big derby. I mean, you can throw phone books out of the window when it comes to derby games, but you'd think you'd be hoping for a win to send everybody home with a nice Christmas present on Boxing Day.
Obviously that's the aim. You know, we know it's a difficult game. We know that Bridlington have got quality players. We've seen that already this season, so we know what they'll bring to the occasion. You know, it's always, you get some odd results around the festive period, But you know, we'll prepare as best as we possibly can, and obviously the aim is to get a positive result on Boxing Day. We need to, if we want to stay in and around that playoff mix. You know, it's important that we start, you know, winning games of football.
And like a DFS sale, Josh Dennett, Mustard's about to say Mustard Boxing Day, so it's your last chance.
Yeah, look, we knew when we brought JD and we treated it like a loan player at the time. You know, we had a little bit of a gap in certain areas due to, you know, suspensions and unavailability. So we signed JD as a, you know, like a loan player in effect. So we knew he was always going to be departing again. But needs must at the time we brought him in, and he's been an asset to us and contributed massively. But yeah, we do say goodbye to him after the Boxing Day game. But hopefully he can bring something to that game before he departs.